Come on, Roach. That's it, Roach.
I owe you my life, unknown knight. How are you dubbed?
Dubbed Geralt. Geralt of Rivia.
My thanks, Sir Geralt. The scallywags sought to demolish our herb garden, you see. I thought, I shall take a hammer, scare the rabble off, but to my great chagrin, there were too many and I failed. There's no use crying over spilt wine. Come with me to Vermentino. I'll patch up your armor or pound the anvil to fulfill some other need you might have.
Me dijo Vermentino. Pero no sé si ir ahora. Bueno, vamos ahora.
Fine, lead the way.
Here we are. Is there some way I might help you?
Vineyard's glory days seem like a thing of the past.
It seemed better times, true. For bandits are not our only problem. Enormous yellow parasites, their ever-growing plague we also must contend with. Maid Matilda tries her best, but when folk fear to go out and work, what is she to do?
All right, what do you have?
10.000 de oro. Ya tiene una de estas. Oh, vale 2.200. Casi 2.300. Bueno, ya que estoy le vendo. Estas son todas cosas de misiones.
Thanks. See you later.
Yo pensé que iba a tener... esto... A ver acá. No había venido acá. Pensé que iba a tener una carta, por eso me vine. No es un jugador de cartas. Está cerrado acá. Bueno, a ver. Para volver donde estaba. No hay poste acá. Tengo que ir hasta allá. Por acá. ¿Dónde aparece el sardinillo?
Faster. Come on, Roach. That's it, Roach. Not attacking. Doesn't mean it's not a threat, though.
Ah, las panteras no atacan.
skeleton, bits of some old armor. Wonder who it was. Witches.
Una jaula. Se ve todo de acá. Tiene buena vista, buen paisaje.
Looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around. Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there. Bonus. Conclave of Mages banned this tome. Bones ground into dust. Notes on the use of yarrow stems. Interesting. Of spell enhancements or trophies. Arrow broken in half, no doubt to bring bad luck to the archer. Branch off a grapevine, could be to ensure a good harvest or a bad one. Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses. Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft, yet it seems I've a guest from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree, girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the witch of Link's Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
The Ladies' Night. You ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes. You came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together. He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
Tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
What if I asked you nicely to lift the curse, please?
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his witch was not my fault.
All right, so you didn't cast the curse, but could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why ever would I?
No, no la vamos a obligar. La romperé yo.
I'll handle the curse myself, without your help.
Go right ahead. I wish you luck.
Letting me go, just like that?
I could not have devised a better ending for this little tale. Our visit is done. Adieu. For never shall we meet again.
Uy, allá hay una cueva. Me... No, con nivel 48. No, igual lo dejo porque era una de estas bases grosas. Se lo voy a dejar.
go your way, I'll go mine.
Come on, Roach. Fuck!
Bueno, voy a guardar por las dudas. Hay que romper la maldición ahora.
So? You met the witch, you must have. What did you learn?
That witch? She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But I know some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous bleeding news, but what about Daphne?
I can lift the curse, free her, by performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains. But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood, much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run. Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word. From the east, no cry is heard.
Me prendí fuego.
From the north, silent sighs. From the west, peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil, dead he lies. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. Recall today who you really are. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another. Behold, a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
Gareth, my Gareth, he shall never return.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
No, así de la verdad.
Gareth broke his vow, failed to stay faithful.
Man is built of mud and filth, milady, and is like to blunder, we all are.
How cruel is the world to render conferring one's love so hard.
But what would the world be without love?
The time comes that I depart. I've waited too long. I've suffered too much. and now I wish to go.
Farewell, milady.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me, for standing vigil at my feet.
I did not think it would end this way. I hoped we could revive her, but I guess it was not to be.
La vida real.
We did all we could.
You did well. Here, your pay. And the book is yours as well.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
So long, Witcher. I must think. Put this straight in my head.
Bueno, acá hay bandidos. Tenemos que ir ahí. Hay un montón de lugares todavía para que tenemos que ir. Acá también. Yo lo que quiero es pasar a nivel 44. Mi máxima prioridad. Estaba pensando si hacer una misión principal, pero no sé. Esta vez, no estaba pensando si hacer esta. Bueno, y voy a intentar a ver cuánta experiencia me da. Aunque sea hasta hacer esa. Te da bastante. Pasa que nos dan bastante experiencias esas. Y contratos ya no tengo más, ¿no?
I forgot. She speak to well. Bones are aching again.
Go, go.
Vamos a buscar al limpiabotas.
When the clock strikes 6, ladies start.
Acá era, ¿no? Sí.
Blacks don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
Acá era. A ver, lista de precios. Botas de cuero, 20. Esto es lo más caro. Ah, también la armadura. Un tinte negro. No, pues escuché como unos gemidos. Bueno, vamos a... Arranca más. A ver, ¿qué hora? A las 9. Ahí está.
Cut you little fart! So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you! You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here!
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me. Now, let's not do anything rash.
Crack your legs! Circle him! Circle
Give
him!
the hell both doors and cheeks.
El pibe está alentando. Me cagaron a palo. Me dieron 320.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it. Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
Es un vendedor. Bueno, es como medio.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
That's not even worth the spit I'd need to use to discuss it. It's not quite... I don't know... It's not quite... I don't know... Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
No, quiero cargar la partida porque la paliza que me dieron. Acá era, ¿no? Oh.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl?
I'm at...
Come on.
You're...
This...
Wait!
But...
In this... So...
One of you...
Let...
What? Alright.
Ah... See...
Le puse 500.
I know...
No. Don't have...
When I...
It's...
Oh.
I am. Young man, with it. Input.
Worth.
Thank...
Este tampoco.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
Ah, esta
Don't
parte.
blame me for Beauclerc.
Frick!
Leave him alone.
just...
A witch
I thought...
need to be not gonna.
Whoa, bit. Alien blighted barrels. Circle your legs. Circle him! Teach you to help stop lords and chiefs. Let's move.
Not too late to surrender.
All together. On three. Let's move.
Oh, me...
Circle him! Circle him!
Mierda. Está complicada.
Prepare to be thoroughly flabbergasted!
Avenge you, comrade!
I take him from the left!
That's enough of that.
Ah, te da más experiencia.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
En realidad... Bueno, dejémoslo. No...
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
Bueno, les reducen la pena. Si los culpaba, lo...
You're very good with your
Bueno, esto lo paso porque ya lo había hecho.
Yeah.
and
Bit about.
I've so
Let me think. Listen. But my
and this. So then,
one of your How much?
let's say
What?
expert. I should.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
Ah, see, I knew we'd clinch it.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand.
No,
No.
don't it?
When
It's
Oh,
a young man with it. In.
I
Worth.
would.
Thank.
handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
What do you want?
Hey there.
Greetings, Guardian Witcher. Thanks to you, my little enterprise is in ruddy health.
Can't really see that anything's changed.
All in due time. At the moment, I'm perusing my options. Asking after prices, verifying quality. You know, it's very easy to squander coin. But rest assured, I will spend mine very wisely.
My. If you're like this now, who'll you be when you're older?
A very rich man.
You're pretty chatty. Nosy.
I would say inquisitive. unsociable. Besides, a good tradesman ought to amuse his clients with small talk.
Fair enough. Must know a lot about the folk of Beauclair.
All about all, meaning everything about everyone. I know who slept with who, and who wishes they had. I know who's friends, and who'd slit each other's throats.
Potentially dangerous, that kind of knowledge.
Bah. But I'm known to keep my tongue tight, my mouth sealed tight. Why, if I blabbed what I hear, they'd have done me in long past. As it is, all that's said on my stand stays on my stand.
Get many customers?
Droves and loads. Though I expect to have more. My trade always booms when the tourneys are on.
Knights' boots get dirtier then?
It's not just the boots. When they fight, they soil all. I shine their armor, helmets, belts, sheaths. They like them shiny as a dog's danglers. Oh, pardon.
Take care now.
Come early, come often. I'll perfect your look. And not only yours, but every man's woman's child's.
No two ways about it. That Witcher's rather handsome.
With no time to lose. It's not far from what the lad said.
Sure hope we don't scare him off.
Y una cosa, a mí el tema de los vampiros tratados en este juego me parece bien, tan buenos son. Pero lo que tienen los vampiros del mundo de Witcher que no les hace nada a la luz del sol. Como acá lo podemos ver, tenemos a Regis y no les pasa nada.
Red door, one the boot black mentioned.
We shall talk later. Let's find Detlef. We're close.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, Detlef, I'm coming for you. A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
Un montón de experiencia, la verdad.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Somebody fixed this recently. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Nice little trinket.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Attic, let's go. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys. Somebody fixed this recently. So this is his nest. Need to look around. No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Detlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him the time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Detlaff's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlaff is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renawed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find out.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renawed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Así que Geralt le recuerda a alguien. Bueno, lo están chantajeando el vampiro este.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Tools were used recently. Detloff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detloff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on until we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detloff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detloff's innocence, clearly.
Actually, it is. Detloff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detloff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detloff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No. He'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detloff and I both.
Mira, ya casi paso de nivel. Era lo que yo quería justo. Bueno, hay que informarle a la duquesa. Ahora sí, podría hacer una pausa. Ahora cualquier cosa que haga... A ver... Ya paso de nivel enseguida, me queda poquito. 50... 46... 46 puntitos ya. A ver, la... Misiones secundarias. La armadura del gato, ¿dónde era? Acá al norte. Podría ser eso. ¿Dónde estamos ahora? Acá. Me voy ahí. Acá ya fui. Entonces puedo venir acá, hacer esto. Y hacer eso. Ya estamos a punto de... Y Regis que se quedó acá, ¿no? Sí.
Geralt, I'd never wish to give the impression I do not enjoy your company. The truth is quite the opposite, in fact. However...
Yeah, I know. Dettlaff's not likely to show up as long as I'm here. But 5 minutes won't hurt, will it?
I suppose not. I was wrong to press you to go. You wish to ask something?
Just wondering, what if Dettlaff doesn't show?
He'll show.
Tell me, how's this work? When I need a short answer, concise, quick, you're likely to give me a scholarly lecture. But when I could use some details, elaboration, all I get is a few grunts. What's that about?
Allow me to explain. When speaking of facts, tangible matters, I do indeed strive to express myself precisely and at length. However, when our discussions center on affairs of the intuition or things vampiric, my utterances are indeed towards the taciturn. For even the longest discourse would not allow me to explain to my interlocutor any issue of this purview satisfactorily. Therefore, I repeat, Dettlaff will show, sooner or later.
Been meaning to ask you, how'd you and Dettlaff meet?
A somewhat uncomfortable subject.
I'm all ears and I got time.
As you well know, during my teething years I had a spell during which I abused blood. Among vampiric youth I was, all false modesty aside, rather popular. I ran with the plasma crowd. I made a great many acquaintances, one of whom was Dettlaff. But our paths soon diverged. You see, our band had an appetite for chasing youthful capers. Blood-guzzling contests, that sort of thing. Let's turn into bats and terrify the ladies. Dettlaff thought it all foolish. He was right, of course. Though I only came to understand this later.
Sorry, just can't imagine you as a young vampire rabble-rouser, renegade, punk.
You know of our exceedingly long lifespans. They allow us plenty of time to change. I, for one, thank the gods for that.
Take care, Regis.
A ver las cosas, 87. Bueno, como dije que iba a hacer la parte del norte un poco. Y una vez que ya pase de nivel a 44, como ya tengo la build que quiero, ya ahí empiezo a barrer todo el mapa. Dejar la principal para el final. Que ya con... Ah, estos son unos que es como un contrato. ¿Qué están mirando adentro? Es como un contrato que se resuelve en esta área. Esto es algo nuevo del DLC. Ya lo hice uno igual. Bueno, vamos a hablar, a ver.
Pardon me. Perhaps you could help me. You seem a strapping lad.
What's the problem?
I acquired this old storehouse at auction. As it turns out, it stinks like an Ophiri larder and is loud as a Novigrad brothel. Bumboch it all. I invested my life savings. Now I fear to go inside. Do help me, Witcher.
Son como los viñedos. Va, donde guardan los vinos.
Could look into it, maybe. Long as you have the means to pay me.
No pagan mucho, pero bueno. Experiencia dan.
Fine, so be it. We've a deal.
All right. I'll take a look inside your storehouse.
Vamos a centrarnos acá.
I wonder how much a Witcher pays in taxes.
Ah, me tengo que tomar los extractos. Y me voy a tomar un gato. Está lleno de... bastante amplio, ¿eh? Claro, salimos acá al lago este.
Stinks of carrion. Necrophages.
Para. Quiero ver qué hay acá. No hay nada, bueno. Me parece que no hace falta que use acción. Porque cuando pego recupero vidas. Bueno, igual no está mal lo que te pagan porque no son misiones. Es como es más fácil que un contrato.
Reeks in here.
Vamos a ver ahí arriba a ver qué hay. Estos son
Reeks in here.
cadáveres. Quizás me dé la experiencia que necesite esto. A ver cuánto tengo. Sí, todavía falta. Estos bichos no me dieron nada de experiencia. No, ya recorrí todo. Pensé que era más grande la cueva. Resultó ser bastante pequeña.
Even
is
the
the
draft
storehouse
horse
safe?
will talk without some carrot to move it.
Well, have you seen to my storehouse?
Storehouse was full of rotten meat. Attracted ghouls I had to get rid of.
Saint Lemioda's calloused heels. But is it safe now? Completely?
Mm-hmm. Though I'd advise you to clean the meat out quick, before other ghouls show up.
Of course. Yes, I shall put my men to it, tout sweet.
Bien, ya está.
Meanwhile, perhaps you need something? I've a meager stock just now, but come back in 2 days to see a full array. At a discount that will make you cross-eyed.
Was wondering, previous owners, what did they use the warehouse for? Why was it full of carrion?
It was Gottfried Nork's before it was mine. Yes, that Nork. Toussaint's most famed charcutier. That is, until his saucisse à la moutarde poisoned half the court of Her Illustrious Highness the Duchessa.
Take it he fell out of favor.
Favor's not the word. He was cast in prison, all his property confiscated and auctioned off.
Show me what you're peddling.
A ver si le puedo... a esta casita le puedo vender.
So long.
Me dijo que si vengo en unos días que va a tener mejores cosas. Que te vende todo vino, ¿no? Bueno, ahora sí. Ya tengo 4 puntos. Voy a poner este. 3 puntos me pide. Los mutajes no los tengo, pero 3 puntos. Cada vez que ustedes serían combatir cuerpo a cuerpo, el enemigo. No, no lo voy a activar. Bueno. A ver, la siguiente misión tengo que informar a la duquesa. Bueno, voy a hacer... como necesito un nivel más, voy a seguir con la misión principal. A ver. Acá. Vamos a informarle a la duquesa. Voy a venir acá y voy a ir, porque no recorrí esta parte. Voy a ir con el caballo. O no sé si corriendo, porque parece que el caballo no.
Keep calm. Start no cross. Run, Roach.
El caballo no, claro, no puedo. En la ciudad no te dejan correr. Pero a ver, después voy a ver si puedo. Quizás cuando esté en el palacio sí pueda. No, ahora todavía no me deja. No, tampoco va. Voy corriendo.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Esta la voy a hacer también, así me dan bastante experiencia. No sé si voy a pasar a 45, pero aunque sea tener una buena cantidad y poder llegar a 45, para que me sea más fácil. Estamos yendo todo por el borde, ¿no? Claro, no quería hacer eso yo. Quería ir por el medio. Por si había alguna interrogación o algo. Es por acá, tendré que haber. Vamos por acá.
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can. That's my. Du gestern champion.
Preparations.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you returned with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Tja, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmail? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free, or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnap the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes. The west bank of the Saint Latour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
Sabe el año.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table.
Sabe el vino.
Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Hasta el año que estaba, sabe. El vino.
Saint Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only effort served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Revello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Darn it! Watch where you step, fool.
Todavía no me dieron nada de experiencia.
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Help! Save us! You beast! Begone! Save us! Beg you, beast!
Se mueven rápido.
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
Thank you.
Happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Bueno, ahora sí ya me dieron. ¿Y esto? Antonie Streigen, alias Stormino. Tiene una onda medio italiano, ¿no? Esto.
That's it, Roach.
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Revello.
It's the best in all Tucson. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Geralt! Why do you flee?
Ah, hasta me dice. No, porque quería ver dónde estaban. Ah, yo habíamos ido ahí.
You call that escorting Her Illustrious Highness? What were you thinking?
Captain, this is not the time for such complaints. As for you, Witcher, next time keep close.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Saint-Réal?
I am at your service.
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Saint-Réal. Someone who should not have. Which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Saint-Réal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
Tiene carácter la Ana.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
1269. No, este no es.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Este es.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full. 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 This one's full too. Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of San Real? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start. Ready.
Step aside.
So?
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good. Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of San Real. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who do you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name?
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself, how'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men, the kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal. Relax. Now we wait.
Ah, our favorite vintner. It's not him.
Este es el líder.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
No.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The Master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kinda won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go to town.
Ya pasé de una.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know.
How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Sooner or later, everyone slips up. Cintrian stole the Sun Real. That was his mistake.
Yet if we had not happened on the wine stain...
You're right. We got lucky. Even so, still can't be sure he's behind the kidnapping, the blackmail. Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Don't care. Down to business. You learn anything?
I will start at the beginning. The port warehouse where the wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, very.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place. A residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Double the patrol.
Y me parece que no tendría que haber venido acá de una. Porque tenía que haber agarrado el loot de los tipos... de los hombres que matamos.
Good luck. I hope you get the bastard.
A ver, habíamos ido acá. Bueno, espera, voy a ver el tema del... Tengo que crear... Vamos acá, voy a crear otro de los verdes, ¿no? Mutágeno verde. Mira, hasta se pueden crear también. Bueno, a ver ahora. Ahí está, este. Este para mí es la mejor mutación de todas. Cada punto de toxicidad aumenta el daño causado por las espadas y la intensidad de las señales un 0,75% hasta un máximo casi 200. Esto es porque por la toxicidad. O sea, si tenés el mínimo de toxicidad te aumenta casi nada, pero... Y ahora me quedó un... Ah, dispones de un espacio, bien. Las mutaciones avanzadas reconocibles por... Claro, lo que me dijo ahí que... A ver... Esta. Por ejemplo, esta que es amarilla... Ah, combate alquimia. Entonces... No, bueno, estas de acá... Me permiten... Te permiten en las habilidades del medio poner de cualquiera de las... O sea, poner combate, señales y alquimia. Esta solamente alquimia. Estas dos. Estas dos señales, estas dos combate, acá hay combinación. Bueno, y todo te pide habilidades, pues si no ya me subiría todo, pero bueno. Ahora ya tengo esta que es mortal. Después, en los próximos niveles, acá tengo que desbloquear. Claro, necesito 4. Esta es la que voy a empezar a subir próximamente. Racha de muerte. Y la voy a poner ahí. Bueno, no me acuerdo dónde era que hicimos la emboscada. Así que me voy a ver si era por ahí. Yo por el tema del look de los enemigos, nada más. ¿Qué pasó acá?
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Ah, me querían matar este tipo. Ah, es un boceto mío. Va, de Geralt. Bueno, Bueno, a ver. Nosotros el viñedo era acá. Esto es un pueblo, no puede ser. Puede ser que haya sido acá, a ver. Sí, acá era. Vinieron los monstruos a comerse los cadáveres, güey. Estos son los que explotan. Y podía explorar un poco también acá. ¿Qué hay ahí abajo? Otro más. A ver la señal. Bueno, igual como el lugar lo encontré, no hay problema. El loot suele durar acá en el juego de los enemigos. No sé cuándo se va, pero no sé si cuando haces una meditación. Pero si vos seguís, el loot queda. Se escuchan como sonidos medio raros de monstruos. Bueno, ahora ahí vamos a ir. Ahora ya está, ahora sí empiezo a hacer todas las misiones. Limpiar los lugares. Solamente un fantasma. Lo bueno de este DLC es que te marca, por ejemplo, me marca todo eso, pero es una sola cosa. Y una vez que agarro ya está. Porque en el juego base tenías que fijarte bidón por bidón. Ir un poco más molesto, es más, está más bueno así. Agarras todo y se va todo. Que sea por como que looteas todo al mismo tiempo. Igual no creo que esté acá el tesoro, ¿no? Ah, está. Pensé que iba a quedar ahí Geralt. A ver, ¿dónde me tengo que encontrar con Ana? Voy a tener que tener cuidado acá. Voy a poner este. Para lo voy a sacar acá. Ahí. Como para acordarme que no tengo que pasar por ahí. Se me va a activar la misión. Y acá para comprar el... Ah, yo ya hice uno. Claro, hice uno, tendría que ir a buscar la paga. Que han publicado el contrato. Visita... A ver... Ah, mira. Acá está tomado. Son las 10. Y acá me marca algo ahí, ¿eh?
Honey dumpling. After a treat like that, I've half a mind to kiss you.
I've work up to my chin and I caught some rot.
A witcher. We could use one of us here.
From bats to bucks. I've work up to my chin and I caught some rot.
Well, I just need the pork.
Bueno, ya que estoy, podría empezar a hacer todo. Vamos a arrancar por acá. Para la misión, porque me estoy olvidando. Acá. Es ahí. Nosotros estamos ahí. Sí, no importa, voy a empezar a limpiar ahí. Así después me voy para el norte y me fijo. Y después decido si me quedo con este conjunto o con la armadura del gato completa. Igual las espadas, no sé, también tendré que ver. Pero la de plata no la voy a cambiar, me parece que es la mejor. La de acero, no sé, veré. Campamento de bandidos. Ese es el caballo. A ver, ¿cuánto aumentó las cosas? 40%. Ah, esto. Encontré los guanteletes, pero en algún momento voy a encontrar la espada. Que me parece, creo que la espada de acero de Toussaint es la mejor. Era la que usaba yo. Veré si es mejor que esta. Bueno, a ver, acá había otro también. Acá.
Move it. Come on.
Un troll. Bueno, tenemos este, que era el que no quería hacer. Ah, estoy casi... No sé si hacerlo porque tengo todo a tope. Bueno, no importa, lo hago. Tengo el inventario full ya.
Faster.
Pues se me da que son muchos bandidos, me parece.
They summoned a witcher.
Y acá es que hay... ¿Por qué hay un camino así? Ah, la cabaña de la bruja. A ver si lo puedo ir por el costado. Acá, otra vez. Ahora sí lo voy a hacer. Bien, acá esta cueva puede ser que me lleve hasta acá. Sí, seguro. Sí, acá están los bandidos. No, ese va a traer a más. Para ver si lo puedo parar. El que lleva la fogata va a traer refuerzos. Si lo mato. Bien. Ah, y eso que dice 158 me parece que es la espada. Ah, no sé lo que es. No sé lo que es eso. Me voy a tomar una golondrina. Para verlo. Ya llegué a tope. Y allá hay uno, ¿no? Quedó. No, es un bug. ¿Cuánto tengo? A ver. 208. El tema es que no me acuerdo por dónde vine. Ahí hay un bandido. Ah, esos son... A ver, estos los vamos a reventar. Y abajo también hay algún cofre, vi. Ah, por acá vine. Bien. Viene por acá. Bueno, voy a ver acá a ver qué hay. Ah, pero no son aguas profundas. Y debe haber un líder acá. Los reviento por el tema de que cuando me fijo con los sentidos de brujo que no me, porque me aparecen en amarillo o en rojo, no me acuerdo, pero me confunde. Entonces una vez que lo reviento ya desaparece y no me estorba cuando busco el loot. Y estaba pensando si el tipo ese que llama los refuerzos, pues si no, quizás si no lo mato me trae más hombres y gano más experiencia, pero no sé. Capaz que te da experiencia cuando lo matas, se te hace más fácil, como a mí, o sea, no, porque si no te vienen como muchos hombres más. Ah, allá debe estar el líder. Voy a recorrer un poco acá. Para ver. ¿Yo vine de allá arriba? No. Ah, ahí estaba la... Si llegaba ahí, prendía fuego ahí. Venían todos los demás. Bueno, voy a ir por acá.
Did you come here? Come on, come here.
Sí, es el líder.
You stand no chance against us. Come on. Take cover!
Espada, botas, pantalones. Bueno, voy a tener que ir a vender todo. Ah, el lugar, el reino del terror. Bueno, lo pasaron muy rápido el cartel.
Long live Duquesa Ana Henrietta.
Claro, ahora quedó en manos del reino. Ah, tengo que ir otra vez. Quiero volver ahí porque quiero ver si... ¿Quién está ahí ahora en el trono?
Can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a killer.
No, está el cuerpo todavía. Vamos, salgo por acá y me fijo cómo volver, ¿no? Ahí. Podría hacer esas interrogaciones también. Pero me queda poco. Ya me queda poco los extractos. Esos son los arácnidos. Bueno, acá vamos con Sardinillo porque así si voy caminando. Sí, ahí ya había ido. vamos... Bueno, primero a lo principal. Estos de acá son los... Voy con sardinilla porque no puedo correr.
A fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Me parece que estos, a diferencia de...
Stop send the people wait those running riot. Our duchy values peace and quiet.
Esta ciudad, a diferencia de lo que... ¿Qué es? ¿Por el otro lado? Bueno, a diferencia de los otros juegos... Ah, por acá. No, no era acá. Es el otro lado. Bueno, a diferencia de los otros DLC y el juego, creo que los herreros todos están siempre, no importa si vas a las 3 de la mañana. Voy a tener que dar la vuelta, me parece.
Whoa there, Roach.
A ver, ¿y dónde es donde...? Ah.
They sick the Witcher on the desk. Those rotters do not mess about.
Sé que es por este lado. Sí.
The best ski.
Show me.
Bueno, este es de armas. A ver si la puedo hacer. No la tengo, me parece. La espada... Ah, esta, sí. Esta es la mejor espada de acero, me parece. Ahora voy a comparar con la que tengo. No, no se puede. Sí, pero saca mucho más. Es cada grado 40, nivel 49. Tiene problema de causar incineración. A ver, es 49. Vamos a venderla.
Show me what you have.
Capaz que la que tengo es menos, por eso. Este no tiene mucho oro.
Farewell.
No, see you later.
49, ahora la que tenemos nosotros es 39, claro, 10 niveles más. Tiene 20% de aturdir. Más el 5 tenemos 25. Causar hemorragia. Pero estas se zarpan estadística. Ah, pero hay perforar armadura. Tiene 100, acá el otro tiene 100 más.
Watch where you step, fool.
I shall get drunk as a smoke.
El armero. Mira lo que valen estas armas. Y son comunes.
So long.
Vendiendo 2 de esas armas es como si hiciera un contrato de brujo. Ah, ya puedo correr bien. Ah, mira, podía pasar por ahí. Bueno, ahí está el vendedor. Este tenía bastante oro, me acuerdo. Sí, un montón de oro tiene. Igual eso me parece que ya no lo necesito más, pero lo voy a conservar. ¿Y oro cuánto tengo? A ver. Orens. Ah, moneda extranjera no tengo. Los cuadros son siempre los mismos.
So long.
Bueno, ahora voy. A ver si está. Por la duda ahí ni me acerco porque debe estar Ana. Mira el oro que tiene. Este lo puedo vender, ¿no?
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
$78 hay que reparar. $88. Bueno, ahora sí.
Don't crowd around.
Vuelvo a Corvo Bianco, así dejo algunas cosas. Corvo Bianco, ¿dónde está? Acá. cosa. Ah, tenía flechas. Los tintes no pesan nada. Tengo 4 tintes negros, o sea, esto me sirve para una armadura. Tiene un objeto de equipo de brujo. Ah, solamente equipo de brujo. Este siempre me olvido de venderlo, la antorcha. Ah, tengo esto también. Esto lo había sacado para ponérselo una espada y me lo olvidé. Igual hasta que no esté en nivel 49 no vale la pena quedarme. Digo, que haga la espada, a eso me refiero. Y estas son 34, ya quedaron muy... de nivel muy atrás quedó. Y va a ser... Ah, y va a ser nivel 40 el conjunto, ¿no? Me parece. Y el que tengo yo es... 39. Ah, tampoco no va a haber mucha... Y este no sé qué nivel es. A ver. ¿Qué nivel es este? Nivel 39 también. Ah, podría, bueno, no sé, dormir acá. Tengo más beneficios así.
Go up to everyone and shout, "The beast! Who'll smell the sword on?"
A man who dare not down some wretch whose wife's like to...